Both gold and silver prices have taken a nosedive today, with silver falling about $4. Plus, today is the worst day for gold prices in more than a decade. I don't understand what's happening. This was the worst trading day for Wall Street since the 1987 meltdown. Our current loss is 43%. Perhaps the worst economic downturn in decades is upon us. Keep your golden years secure with an IRA in gold or silver. Visit estebullion.com/IRA for more information. It means the world to me that you tuned in. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's examine the precious metals markets in all their utter anarchy. Right now, 1 ounce of gold costs $4,137. It has fallen more than 5% today, falling almost $200. For the first time in 12 years, gold prices have fallen this much. Silver is likewise falling in price. Here we are, with silver prices currently below $50 per ounce. The silver price has fallen more than 7%, and it is now lying at $48.79, down $3.77. According to this article, the gold price is about to have its worst day in almost a decade. This is the one-day movement in the most active gold futures contracts, and the chart they display only covers the past 6 months. Here you can observe that gold has had its largest decline in a considerable amount of time. Over the last half year, they have also accumulated the one-day silver moves. Among all the dips, this one is the largest. In my opinion, the last time silver fell this much in a single day was during the COVID pandemic. According to some news reports, this is simply ordinary profit-taking. However, my suspicion is that something more sinister is at work here. Precious metal prices are expected to fall due to a conglomeration of variables, as outlined in another article. Investors are worried about their positions due to the government shutdown and the conclusion of a seasonal purchasing spree in India, as well as positive trade discussions between China and the US and a higher currency. It is therefore not shocking that precious metals are falling now, given the convergence of all these reasons. Additionally, recently, Silver Degen shared this on X. Silver has now had 6 consecutive red Tuesdays since September 9th. Is tomorrow going to be the same? As expected, silver prices have fallen again today. Looking at the US dollar index reveals that it has risen again. The perfect storm is brewing, and when all these elements come together, they will likely cause silver and gold to fall in price. Today, Gold Silver HQ shared this on X. The genuine physical market contrasts with the arduous paper market. Completely absurd. Yeah, it's quite odd to watch the silver price fall this much when there's a lot of demand for it, and London is running out of silver. According to Silver Degen, there was a full-blown panic in London where people were trying to close their long silver positions by shorting paper silver. Calm down. Silver is not physically present in London. There are more bulls than these deceitful bears. The price of silver will rise above $54 soon. That is rather an audacious forecast. This might be a fantastic time to buy silver if its price rises back above $50. Regarding purchases, today the CEO of the Scottsdale Mint shared this on X. Both gold and silver have plunged to levels last seen around 1 week ago. In any case, what is driving? There are more people who prefer to purchase in person. Whether we come across another chance to get silver for less than $50 per ounce is anybody's guess. According to several news outlets, the precious metals surge is slowing down or has already ended. But check out this footage from Bloomberg Open Interest yesterday. Moreover, I would ask individuals, what if they sell dollars and buy euros or yuan? In my opinion, that is not going to happen. That other central banks are selling dollars and buying gold was my blunder. I had no idea gold would be the winner. Is that a bubble then? Yeah. But if foreign central banks are lowering their treasury holdings and buying gold, then I think it can continue. Certainly, gold has the potential to keep rising. Inspect these forecasts made by the major financial institutions. Into the new year, Wall Street's optimistic stance on the precious metal will likely persist. Bank of America analysts recently confirmed their long gold recommendation, projecting a top of $6,000 per ounce by mid-2026. At the same time, gold price targets on Wall Street have been going up. Up from its previous forecast of $4,300, Goldman Sachs now expects the price of gold to reach $4,900 per ounce by the year's end. Finally, the most important one. Analysts at JP Morgan predicted that by 2029, the price of the yellow gold might reach $6,000 per ounce. JP Morgan has predicted that the price of gold will reach $6,000. Now they are suggesting it could take 4 years. But nonetheless, this is big. Something caught my eye today on the US Debt Clock website, and I'd like to share it with you. The US national debt is still increasing, incidentally, despite the current government shutdown. They did, however, provide this infographic. The crime of 1873 is what they're referring to. This infographic contains a great deal of useful information. But I'd want to pay attention to this area on the right. The price of a day's work in silver, 1 ounce. For 100 years, beginning in 1773 and ending in 1873, the average worker's daily income was 1 ounce of silver. 10 ounces of silver is around the current equivalent of a day's pay. Just below it, for the past 150 years, there has been a battle over the silver price. The real value of silver, which is 10% to 20% more than gold, would become apparent if just 2% of the global population purchased an ounce of silver. Therefore, if only 2% of the global population purchases 1 ounce of silver, they are actually requesting $400 to $800 per ounce. What is the current weight of your silver holdings in ounces? If you're looking to accumulate more physical metal before the price truly takes off, I would say that this price decrease is actually the best case scenario. It has the potential to soar from here, in my opinion. This is a fantastic opportunity though, because silver is now trading at less than $50 per ounce. Here is your time to stock up on silver if you've been patiently waiting for its price to fall. I intend to purchase further silver today without a doubt. If the price of silver keeps falling, I will likely increase my purchases during the week. When it has large dips though, it normally returns to a steady state. Then, eventually, we witness its recovery. Glance at the gold. Today gold dropped almost $240. Gold is still more affordable today than it was a few days ago, and that's before you include in the premiums for purchasing actual gold. Furthermore, gold has continued to rise significantly over the past month, as can be seen in the 1-month chart. Silver follows the same pattern. Although they're down for the day, both precious metals are up for the month. How will you be spending your time? In the space provided, please tell me. Will you be capitalizing on the current decline in precious metal prices? I really appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in my future video. The silver dragons are not available anymore.